even further beyond!
Yes, sir. My name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here, I'm gonna be giving you guys an equipment guide, but not just a typical re-roll and get lucky. You know the ins and outs of that. If you don't, then you're on the wrong video, basically. But for this video here, I'm gonna be giving you an equipment guide for the best equipment on Fusion Warriors. I feel like I should go through a lot of teams and give people advice on what equipment they should be aiming to get based on what they want to build. In this case, if you guys know me, you should know me by now, and I'm very happy because Gogeta recently dropped the event exclusive character Gogeta, so there's a new Fusion Warrior in the game, new fighter in Legends. Yeah, Fusion's just up more than ever, Super Saiyans 2, but there being a new Fusion Warrior, I thought, someone asked in the stream as well, I should actually show my equips. People often ask I should show my equips, and because I main Fusion more than anything, let me just show you a glimpse of what you can expect. I'll tell you what's best for what reasons. If I just show you the equipments, well, I pressed equip on like an idiot. Go to party formation. You can see all the Z pluses. If I go to view all, you'll see everything's red slotted, and that's because I've literally perfected what equipments are most important for my team and how I want to build it. I'm going to give you guys a guide for Fusion Warriors and how you should build your Fusion Warriors to get the most out of them so your team isn't looking bummy. It does take a long time to invest. It's not a quick term investment. So don't think, oh, you watch this video and you'll be done tomorrow. No. To get these results, it's taken me over 3 months of dedication to this one team. That's simply because I love this team. I know they're always going to be OP. Any big celebration, they'll drop a Fusion Warrior, and then the Fusion Warrior just takes over the game because they're the Fusion Warriors. Goku and Vegeta, and one person, Gogeta and Vegeta, like, come on, bro. Like, even a child could figure that out. But yeah, this is just to my preference. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 30,000 subscribers. All my social media links are going to be at the bottom of the screen. This is the YouTube channel, but we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But yeah, man, let's actually get into this video now. Alright, so we're starting off with this equip here. It's called Alright, but in Japanese, that's Yosha. They still got the Vegeta on the front. You know, when he transforms, you hit him with the, you know, the fighting pose. If you're running a full Fusion team, this equip is probably the most important one to get the most strike damage. Now, I'll tell you straight out, if you're running a Fusion team and you're not maining strike hearts, strike damage, or blue card damage, you're messing up. Like, delete the team. Blast damage is not something you want out of a Fusion Warrior team. All the Fusion Warriors in the game that do blast damage are dead. They're dead. And even if they're good, they don't have anything to form a team around. Purple Vegito, not surviving long. Red Kefla, not surviving long. Every Fusion Warrior you know mainly does strike damage, and that's what they're going to continue doing because it's a very niche team. They always release Fusion Warriors on big celebrations, rarely just out of the blue. So when they do drop, they're going to stick to one team. They'll rarely actually be a range type Fusion Warrior, and if there is, that's going to be unorthodox, and they'll just be doing strike damage anyways. This equip here, the Alright equip, it just does 2 types of defense. They both got to 30%, so I've got my one here, one of them here. But the last slot is what's important, and it gives raw strike attack. Now, this is per Fusion Warrior battle member, which is why I said it's important if you're running a full Fusion Warrior setup. If you're going to bring 2 other Fusion Warriors into the battle, and this only works on Fusion Warriors for the tag restriction, if you're going to bring 2 other Fusion Warriors into the battle, you're going to be getting 15% if you got the full 5%. That's 5% for every Fusion Warrior in the battlefield, including the Fusion Warrior character themselves. So if I use USG and I put this equip on him, and I bring SV and G4 alongside him, that will be 15% raw strike attack that I'm getting out of that, which is actually very, very good. It's like a big multiplier in addition to like base strike attack. Very important equip if you're running a full Fusion Warrior team. You can't skip out on this one at all. Now, this equip here is actually my favorite equip in the game, but it's basically like a workhouse factory where you actually build your own equipment. That's what I call it. I call it the build your own equipment equip, but it's called Righteous Saiyans, and you can see it's got like the scene where they actually got the Saiyans to make Goku a god. You can see on my one, I've got double strike and special move, and that's very good. But it's not easy to get that. But if you can get that, you're going to get a lot out of it, which is very, very important. So you can see here, you have many options. You can get strike attack, blast attack, strike defense, and blast defense. This is Fusion Warrior, so you want strike attack out of it. So I got the strike attack slot. The middle slot is the same thing, but the percentages are higher. trying to get strike attack as well. The first slot is important. It's the hardest one to get because obviously you can't re-roll the first slot, so you're gonna have to try to get a strike attack slot, but you could be here for ages even trying to get a strike attack slot, which is the issue with this. And on top of getting a strike attack slot, it has to be the one that you want. You could get a red slot and then it's blast defense. That's gonna piss you off. This one here, you can re-roll it, so it's not as tedious, but the percentages are higher, so it's still hard to get a good slot. And then you got the last slot, which gives you all these options here: special move, ultimate damage, key recovery, critical, and health restoration. Now in my case, because I use USG almost every single game, Ultra Super Goji is USG by the way, he draws special moves like no tomorrow after every gauge fill, so I go for special move. But with other characters such as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, maybe Gogeta Blue, the yellow one, they build up their ultimate damage and do a lot. They do nuclear damage on their ultimates. Even USG can do a lot of nuclear damage on his ultimate. The ultimate damage is another good one that you could go for. I wouldn't opt in for any of the others. The worst one on this list is base critical, unless you're putting them on Super Saiyans. But easily the worst one is critical. Easily. I'd say go for special move or ultimate damage, and you can see here like it has everything the same thing on the left, but boy, this equipment is not easy to get. I have you can see here one strikes special move, another one here I think it's strike ultimate damage, another one here I've got strike special move again, and then I've got a lot of other ones at like Z and S. Let me try to find them. Where they at? Here they are. I've got one here, just a fumble, double blast, and ultimate damage, but it's obviously not going to work. Double blast, ultimate damage, and this one I think is double defense, ultimate damage. So you can see how like it's difficult to get a good slot that you want, but if you can, this equip more than any other is very, very valuable. This equipment here is not easy to get. It's in the dual coin shop where you actually awaken it. There's a non-awakened version, but it's bad. You don't want blast attack at all, base defense, critical. You don't want that. You want the awakened version because you can get up to 35% base strike attack, which I've got here 34.95, which is very, very good. And you could orient between strike and blast depending on what team you're using. Obviously it is Fusion Warrior, so you want to get the highest strike attack out of it, and it can feel on every Fusion Warrior, which is very, very good. The middle slot is defense, but it's higher. It's high, which is good, 20%. I got the 19.65 is decent. And then key recovery or critical, I say key recovery is better. I find in more cases when you need to scrape key, it's way more valuable. This you get it in dual coin shop, so make sure to be doing your co-ops. You probably don't, probably do. I don't know you, but yeah, this one's one that I actually have pride in, but it's not easy to get that 35%. It's not easy. It's not. You see this equip here? I use this equip when I really want to do extra special move damage. The special move damage on this equip that's provided is dope, 10%, but you also get some decent strike attack out of it. Getting high strike attack and high special move together is very, very rare, and that's why I like this equip. You also get an additional health, and especially with Super Vegito, if you have him at 14 stars, you get that extra health buff. Or if you don't want to use Super Vegito, you probably have Super Saiyan 3 Gold Tanks and get the health buff. It does do that extra bit of HP for you that would actually be of help. This equipment you can go to how to get. You can't acquire it at this time. That's quite unfortunate, but the value on this equip is dope. I use it on USG more than anything else. Sometimes you Gogeta 4, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, them two more than anything else. It's just so I can destroy people with blue cards. That extra additional special move is dope. This equipment here, yeah, is actually also one of my favorites, but it's very hard and I've been hunting it down, but I managed to get one triple red slot of it. I love this equipment. You get such high special move damage, 15%. 15% put down USG is a problem, but the only thing that's bad about it is that it doesn't fit on Vegetos. Fusion is only available on Gogeta, which is unfortunate. Vegito, because it's Potara, doesn't have the fusion tag, but he has the Fusion Warrior tag, which is very, very strange, but I understand at the same time. So for the Gogetas that are in the game, you can get a lot of special move out of this, 15%, and then you also get some disgusting strike out of it, 23%, but rolling the last slot is very, very tedious. It's an awakened equip. With all these equips, you can go ahead and how to get, and then you'll be able to get them. But wow, man, this equip here changed my whole experience with using USG, and especially with this new free-to-play Gogeta, the damage is insane. The damage is insane. If he was in the stream, one-shotting people, one shot the Super Vegito at one point, insane, absolutely insane. Now this equip here, I do recommend it if you want to get strike attack out of your units, a lot of it, but also this equipper provides a lot more on top. So it's not just the strike, you're getting a double defense slot here, which is dope. Strike attack here, but you also get the health. So it's like a all-round base good equip, but it's not easy to get, and you also need to look at the restrictions. The sagas from the movies and fusion, so it only fits on Gogetas. No Vegito is getting this. Vegito don't have any movies. No, and he's fusion warrior, doesn't have the fusion tag, which is unfortunate. So this fits on your Gogetas, that's dope, but no Vegitos, which is the issue. I only have one of these. I don't feel like I need more, because I feel like other equips that have special move are more valuable, because I can do a lot of special move damage simply because USG is not going anywhere. Super Gogeta, Ultra Super Gogeta is not going anywhere, and the fact that he can grind me them special moves back to back to back is dumb. So yeah, man, free food. Now this is going to be the last one I mention, but I'm putting this out in the case that you want to use a fusion warrior that's literally going to be there to be of like assist to you. So in this case, I've got this equip here. It's double defense. You can get strike defense here, and health, which is pretty dope. I use this pretty much only on Marjube and maybe Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because for one, Marjube has endurance and his offenses are not that amazing to the point where I should care about them, so I actually build him defensively instead. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's got that 80% cut, he's an absolute tank, and then building him even more defensively is a big problem. So they're the only two people I really use this equip on, but it is something to be considered if you want to have that one unit that can just absorb so many hits. Even if you want to build Super Vegito defensively, the purple one, because he actually buffs allies every time he gets hit, allowing him to get hit more would actually impact your team greater, because you'd actually be able to absorb way more arts cards from your enemy, and then when you switch out to somebody else, they just do nuclear damage, which is what you want to focus on. It's just depending on how you want to fix it in your head. Now, all the other equips I mentioned are like key focus points for the Fusion Warrior team, but these other ones I'm just going to mention because I have them based on units that are on Fusion Warriors, because it's a niche selection of people. So we've got this unit, this equip here is specifically for Majin Buu Saga, so it fits on Super Vegito, which is dope. You can get up to 35% strike. Can't forget G4's Platinum, undeniably, should speak for itself. This equipment here, I run if I use Gogeta Blue. You can get high strike attack on it, 35%, and some good defense ones, which are really good. If I scroll down a bit, this one here works on G4 as well as the GT Platinum equip, quite expensive. Obviously can't forget Super Vegito's Platinum equip, you need that, you actually need that. Any others, I believe this one works as well, but I personally don't like it. It works on Gogeta simply because it's only double defense and you only get ultimate special move out of it. I feel like you need to be doing consistent strike attack with Fusion Warriors, and you're going to have so many strike attacks, which is why I don't really use that, but I do have one of it. I used to like this equip, but I don't recommend it. It's just not worth it. It's just not only 20% strike, and the defense is good, but there's just better equips, and critical is terrible. Don't grind that equip. Just don't. This equip here is really good for G4 if you're building him defensively. Another defensive one. I'd actually put this over the other one because it's just raw defenses, but it only fits the GT. Just bear that in mind. I grinded this equip, but I regret it because I don't really use it, but it works on Gogetas. The critical is terrible. This one here is insanely good for Super Saiyan 4s, which is G4. You can get ultimate special move damage, and you know when he hits that blue card, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he actually goes crazy with it. It's just dope. He can do another one after that. This one here, I use on VB if I'm using him on a different team where it's not 3 Fusion Warriors. You can get 12.5% raw strike attack, which is very good. You get blast attack and defense as well, which is very close to getting 15%, which is what you would be getting if you used the your share equip, which I already showed in the video. And then the last one I want to mention, I don't know if this works, it does. God Key is just for VB and Gogeta Blue. You can get special move out of it, which is really good, and you can get some decent strike attack, key recovery, a lot of key recovery in fact. The special move is what's really more kicking it than anything else. If I'm going to conclude the video, that would be everything. Righteous Saiyans is good, but it depends on the meta, simply because if you're not up against a Saiyan, you miss out a lot. So it just depends on the meta for that one. But yeah man, that's gonna end off the video. Literally going through the best equips, my best picks for Fusion Warriors. I don't go anywhere without these equips, and these equips get me to godly every single season. literally perfected them. I will show you the conclusion. Like again, I showed you earlier in the video, the party formation, so you can see what I've actually got built. I've got different variations as well. You can see this team here. Righteous Saiyans were everywhere I can put it, but I'm actually building G4 defensively with this one here. Zenkai buffing Super Vegito, and then Zenkai buffing USG, but not Zenkai buffing VB. I could easily swap that for Nameku, so VB gets a Zenkai buff as well. But this is less about the team formation. Here I'm actually making Marju defensive and then letting VB and USG do damage, but depending on what the enemy brings, if they bring a green, I'll bring SV. This I've been using with the Gogeta, but it's Bardock. You can see how the equips kind of switch up, and then that's just mono purple, so we're not going to go into that one. But yeah, man, hopefully this video was helpful, because I know a lot of people are probably going to be summoning for Ultra Gogeta, probably got a lot of Fusion Warriors, because there's a lot of Fusion Warriors on that banner, and Fusion Warriors are just fun. Like, they're always hyped, so I feel like a lot of people would want to use them anyways. But yeah, press the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on this grind to 30,000 subscribers. All my social media links are going to be on the bottom of the screen. It's the YouTube channel, but we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for watching. My name is Zakashi, guys. More videos coming, more streams coming. Stream almost every day. I will see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy! Let's go!